What's up guys, Coach James here with DRS Athletics, bringing you the movements for today's workout, Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. Hopefully we're all recovering nicely from MERV. I know we should all be a bit sore everywhere. This was workout not as intense, but we're still kind of keeping some strength components to help you recover. There's 4 different movements that can be used with either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So today my choice is going to be a kettlebell. The first movement that we have is a kettlebell or a dumbbell sumo deadlift. Okay, not with a high pull, just a deadlift, so we're just bringing the object to our hips. And the first that we're gonna start off with is establish our stance. Okay, it's gonna be a nice wide sumo stance. You don't wanna go too wide where your knees are gonna cave in. Okay, we wanna establish just wide enough so that way we're still able to track out. So once I establish my position, I'm gonna stand up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, tighten up that midline, then I'm gonna hinge my hips back like we would normally for a deadlift, keeping my back nice and straight. I'm gonna grab the kettlebell, okay, and I'm just going to stand, squeeze my butt at the top, and reverse the movement. So hinge your hips, bend at the knee, tap, drive up. Okay, so look at it from the side, okay, hinge my hips back, drive up, squeezing my butt at the top, hips back, keeping my back nice and straight, and driving up. Okay, so that is the first movement that we have for. Okay, so the second movement that we have should look pretty familiar. It is a single arm, single leg Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna use the kettlebell today, but you can use a dumbbell. This was covered over the previous week, so I'm just gonna go over it briefly. So usually what I like to do is I pick up the kettlebell, have it slightly out in front. I'm gonna step forward with the foot that I'm gonna use, so it should be the opposite leg and the opposite arm that you have the kettlebell in. I'm gonna stand up nice and tall, reach back, tap, and drive up. Okay, again, back, and up. Okay, so I want you to think as moving your leg and hip as one unit. Okay, so I shouldn't be here going down and then leg. As soon as you hinge that hip, your leg should be going. Okay, you should be one straight line the entire time. Okay, so that would be the single leg, single arm Romanian deadlift. The next movement that we have for today is going to be a weighted hip bridge. So with my kettlebell, okay, I'm going to bring it to about where my hip crease is. Gentlemen, make sure you don't go super low. Okay, so right about here should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna have my head start up against the floor, my knees up. I'm gonna drive up and back down. Okay, you can't place both hands on the kettlebell to help guide it, make sure it doesn't sway one way or the other. Again, I'm gonna drive up and back down. Okay, make sure these are nice, slow, and controlled. Okay, we don't want them to be super fast. We're gonna be slow and back down. Okay. I was gonna use Porter for this, but thought that would have looked a little bit weird. On Porter. The last movement that we have is going to be a high crab hold position, okay, meaning that we're gonna bring our hips as high as possible while we hold in the crab position. So on establish, they were my feet and my hands. Generally, I like to bring my fingers forward. You can have them off to the side a little bit. So what I like to do here is just as high as possible. We're just gonna hold that for 1 minute. And so that is the high crab hold. So that is it for the explanation for today's workout. Short and sweet, have fun with it. Again, it shouldn't be too intense, just something to kind of help reset our bodies, what we put them through with yesterday's MERV workout. So have fun with it. Hopefully I will see all of you guys soon.